If your mind feels foggy, overwhelmed, or lost, you're not broken. You're just missing a mindset. The Stoics had a system used by emperors, warriors, and philosophers that sliced through chaos like a sword. And today, I'm going to give you that sword. You wake up. You grab your phone. Before your feet even hit the ground, you've scrolled past a war, a breakup, a meme, and someone richer than you flexing a rented Lamborghini. Your brain is full, but you're not focused. You're foggy. You're reactive. And worst of all, you think that's normal. It's not. The world isn't more chaotic than it used to be. Your mind is just more distracted. But 2,000 years ago, men walked through fires worse than yours, and they came out clean, focused, calm, sharp. They were the Stoics. And today we're pulling out their sharpest mental weapons and putting them in your hands. This isn't a history lesson. This is a training session. And if you stick with me for the next 20 minutes, your clarity is going to skyrocket. Let's begin. Chapter 1, Stop Lying to Yourself. Here's what Stoicism isn't. It's not cold. It's not passive. It's not ignore your feelings. Stoicism is ruthless honesty with yourself first. Marcus Aurelius sat on the most powerful throne in the world, and every morning he reminded himself, you're going to meet liars, cheats, and selfish people today. Expect it. Why? Because expectation is the first fog of the mind. You expect comfort. You expect ease. You expect people to treat you like a king when you're not even ruling your own thoughts. If you want clarity, the first rule is simple. Stop pretending things should be different. Life isn't fair. People lie. Plans fall apart. Traffic exists. So stop whining, stop resisting, and start observing. That's step 1. That's where your clarity begins. Chapter 2, Radical Ownership. Epictetus was born a slave. Literally, he was beaten, owned, had no legal rights, and he still said this: some things are up to us, and some things are not. What is up to us? Our thoughts, our choices, our reactions. Think about that. A man with no control over his physical freedom became a master of his mental freedom. So here's your gut check. Are you owning your life or just narrating it? When you say, I had no choice, you're lying. When you say, I couldn't do it, you mean I didn't do it. Clarity comes from ownership. Say this out loud. Everything that's in my control, I will dominate. Everything that's not, I will release. Own your reactions. Own your work ethic. Own your discipline. Own your mind. That's Stoic power. Chapter 3, The Control Filter. Feeling stressed? Ask the Stoic filter question. Is this within my control? If the answer is yes, focus. If the answer is no, drop it. Sounds simple, right? But here's the twist. Your brain will fight this. You'll try to control your partner's mood, your boss's decision, the market, the news, your image, the comments, your past, and it will burn you out. The Stoics didn't become calm by numbing out. They became calm by filtering ruthlessly. Let it go, or go after it with full force. But don't sit in the middle. Clarity dies in the middle. Chapter 4, Stoic Bulletproofing. Let's talk about premeditatio malorum, Latin for premeditation of evils. Sounds dark? It's not. It's mental armor. The Stoics imagined the worst on purpose. They rehearsed disaster, so when it came, they didn't flinch. Seneca said, he who suffers before it is necessary suffers more than is necessary. You stress about rejection, so visualize it. You fear failure, walk through it in your mind. You panic at uncertainty, map it out now. You're not trying to scare yourself. You're trying to say, even if that happens, I've already met it. That's bulletproof thinking. That's clarity under pressure. Try it tonight. Before bed, ask, what could go wrong tomorrow? Face it early. Beat it early. Chapter 5, Zoom the hell out. You ever zoomed out on Google Earth? Go from your house to your city, to your country, to the planet, then to space. Now imagine doing that to your problems. The Stoics called it the view from above. They'd imagine themselves floating above the earth, looking down at their tiny life. Bills? Tiny? Drama? Microscopic? That argument in traffic, non-existent from orbit. This isn't denial, it's proportion. You're not trying to minimize your life. You're trying to maximize your perspective. Because when you realize you're a blip on a spinning rock in a galaxy full of stars, you suddenly stop caring about who ghosted you or how many likes you got. And guess what comes after that? Mental clarity. Chapter 6, Judgment Detox. Epictetus said, "It's not things that disturb us, it's our judgments about them." Think about this. You spill coffee on your shirt. Event, 3 seconds. Reaction, I'm an idiot. 3 hours of frustration. A stranger ignores your message. Event, silence. Judgment, they don't respect me. Spiral of insecurity. Now imagine deleting the judgment. Just event, neutral. No story, no drama, no narrative. That's Stoicism. It's mental minimalism. If you want clarity, try this detox. For 24 hours, remove every unnecessary judgment. No good or bad, no should or shouldn't, just, it happened. What's my move? You'll feel lighter, sharper, clearer. Chapter 7, Your Clarity Ritual. The Stoics didn't wait for peace. They created it, daily. Here's your modern clarity ritual. Morning, ask yourself, what challenge will I face today? Visualize it. Plan your response. Midday, pause and check. Am I in control right now or reacting? Night, reflect. What did I do well? What can I improve tomorrow? 3 check-ins, 5 minutes each. That's all. Don't tell me you don't have time. You had 20 minutes to watch this video. You have 5 to build your mind. Do this for 30 days and you'll never think the same again. Look, you don't need a vacation. You don't need another app. You don't need more motivational quotes. You need stillness in your storm. You need structure for your mind. You need warrior-level calm in a chaotic world. That's what Stoicism is. That's what you've just unlocked. But the truth, clarity fades without action. So don't just nod along. Don't scroll to the next video about 7 habits of billionaires. Click my next one because it stacks on this. Because clarity isn't one video, it's a way of life. And the man you want to be, he's already watching it.